Welcome to this Tarot de Marseille card reading for February 11 to February 24, 2019. Please remember that this is a general reading on the energies going on right now globally regarding politics, climate, etc. and inside of us as human beings and Earth people living on this planet, and therefore it will not necessarily resonate with your personal life in details. If you would like a personal reading, please read the info in the box below this video. Before we begin this week's reading, I would like to emphasize the planet Uranus, because we just had a new moon in Aquarius, which is ruled by this planet. Now, Aquarius is a sign of humanity, humanitarian work, likes to be in groups, being social. To me, also Aquarius is the great healer, exactly due to its humanitarian skills, and too, because Aquarius links to the water, yet it's an air sign. So it's about bringing the stars into the flow of our lives, symbolized by the water in the meaning of the name Aquarius. Uranus is all about change, freedom, unexpected events, astrology, science, electricity, redirection, fifth-dimensional living, seeing things from a new perspective, telepathy, and our higher intellect or higher self. And combined with Aquarius, who is also being an original thinker, a leader, a fair judge, Uranus is coming in to expand that energy or that character. Please check out where in your own birth chart you have Uranus. That will tell you more specifically what it means to you personally. All of those who are actually Aquarians, you will definitely feel these areas in your life suddenly being highlighted. Later in February, we'll have a super full moon in Virgo, which encourages us to write down our plans, make lists, etc. To be pragmatic about carrying out our visions and our dreams that we started to build during the new moon of Aquarius. So here we are releasing energy, seeing our dreams become real and tangible. Maybe not at once, but slowly they will take physical form. Again, what we visualize will become our new reality. Please look on YouTube for more astrological information on Uranus, as there are many very good astrologers out there to give you an answer on this area. And also about the full moon in Virgo, which is an earth sign ruled by Mercury. So let's begin the reading and see what messages the star people has for us by reading the Tarot de Marseille cards. The first major Arcana card that turns up is number 16, the Tower, suggesting that something in our lives needs to fall away. And asking if there were some more cards for us, card number 5 came out, the Hierophant, the High Priest, talking about inspiration, giving or taking advice. It can also be about religion and the father figure. These two cards read together speak to us about old convictions, perceptions, ways of understanding the world falling away, leaving us a bit unbalanced with a lack of equilibrium. And we are in need to seek advice or inspiration, to look to someone's side in our lives whom we trust. Sort of a truth teller or an oracle. I feel that in this particular situation, it means that we need to make ways for new belief systems to come into our lives or world to lead us to a new path in life. As I mentioned before, our old life and old belief systems are no longer needed in our evolution. 10 of Swords from the Minor Arcana card deck coming in is telling us that on a mental level we are rather in affliction. However, change must take place in our thoughts and minds before it can fully implement in our lives. So I believe that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. It's all a part of our learning and development as souls, having chosen the physical life here on planet Earth. Let's move on to the next 2 major arcana cards to see where this leads us. Here we meet card number 7, the Chariot, Victory, along with card number 0, the Fool, us as an individual, upside down, showing us that we will be victorious if we listen to why there is all this quakery going on, as the Fool tells us about, but also that we must yet be careful about charging ahead because we are not ready yet as individuals to move on our life journey. Now, with 7 of Wands coming in from the Minor Arcana card deck, the Star People tells us that no matter how this looks to us, we actually do have success so far in our interactions with other people, in our creativity, and also through our physical bodies. So, as mentioned earlier in prior readings, we are letting that spiritual energy that we seem to sense on the mental realm into our physical lives, starting to actually live by this new, higher vibrational awareness. To find out a little bit more about this, we'll now move on to the last major arcana card, and here we have card number 17, the Stars card, talking about hope, upside down. Along with this card, number 9, the Hermit, Prudence, talking about the healer, the counselor, also upside down. These 2 cards advise us about not losing hope, because we will feel that we are in bad luck, having unlucky moments going on, but it's just really about us trying to light up our inner darkness, as we see the Hermit is holding a lamp in front of him, normally symbolizing that the healer within us is on the way out in life. But as the card is coming out in reverse, I take it as a sign that we will still have some internal work to do before we can move on. Being newborn healers and counselors, sharing our experiences from our journey in our shadow sides with others. This can refer to shadow sides of our society as well, as we might have gained insight from them too on our inner journey. Now the Knight of Pentacles is entering the scene to show us that in our material lives, our economics, things that have to do with our physical surroundings, we will have support. It might not be a lot, but make sure that we will be in need of nothing. We will have what we need to get through these times of transition. So to sum up what these weeks are about for us in general, I looked at the bottom of each card deck, starting with the major arcana cards. Here we find card number 18, the Moon card, talking about our dreams, also related to water, upside down. And at the bottom of the Minor Arcana card deck, we find 4 of Swords, talking about isolation, working on your own with your own stuff. We are on a mental realm here, so along with the Moon card in reverse, I see this as a clear sign that we are still cleansing out, or trying to, in our minds, our beliefs, our thoughts. The cards can also remind us or warn us about not getting too isolated on a mental realm, since that could lead us not being sincere in our relationships, leading us to dangerous and impulsive, kind of stupid actions. So we are sort of in the dark of the moon right now, waiting for the energies of both the new moon and the supermoon to get fully through, as I was mentioning in the beginning of the reading. And please remember that Uranus is also the planet of telepathy, So we might feel an until recently different vibration in our bodies, electrical being as they really are, which brings us in the position of communicating with others through our minds, visions, dreams, and so on. So whenever this happens, don't make excuses for not taking it seriously, for not taking action on this. Remember that you are your own best clairvoyant. You know what you perceive, feel, hear with the inner ear. So follow your own belief system, trusting the physical and emotional impulses you get. Sometimes we just know what to do and say. So when you might have such an aha moment, you will know how to approach the situation in question. Finally, as usual, we will put a few words on the next 2 weeks. I shuffled my angel cards from the original angel card deck written and drawn by Kathy Tyler and Joy Drake, and the only card to show up this time when shuffling them was compassion. On the picture we see two angels holding each other, so comparing this to what is going on the world stage at the moment, I think that we can all agree that we need to show more than understanding, but take it up a notch or two to reach compassion, to support each other through these extremely changing times in almost every area of our personal as well as our global lives. To be careful not to isolate ourselves so much on a mental level that we forget to communicate through our hearts too, which is equally a remedy of telepathy. I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you have enjoyed the reading. Remember to listen to your body for signs that let you know that we are not alone. Hope you're all well out there. Take care of you. Hang in there. Do the work. Stick to what you believe is the truth in things and situations that you meet in your life. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye for now.